Hello everyone, I am Erica of beadingschool.com. You are not watching Coffee Time with Erica, you are not watching No One Has to Bead Alone, but since so many things are happening this week at Beading School, I decided that it might be nice to come and have a little extra meeting with all of you. Please let me know if you can hear me. Cynthia says that that good morning. And Katalin says hi. I hope that you can hear me and see me. Jessica says that she can. That's wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Hi, Faye. Good morning, Faye. So today our topic is I'm going to walk you through all the different kind of boxes that we have at Beading School, and I will tell you why are they so dangerous, and I will answer all your questions that you might have. I asked you a couple of days ago that based on this picture, if you can tell what's the big thing happening at Beading School. And besides those of you who have guessed it right, that Beading School is either traveling or moving, many of you said that it might be something to do with the boxes. Many of you were first distracted by the beautiful tulips, but then I told you that the clue might be something else, so then you knew that you need to focus on this vintage suitcase in the background. So that's why the idea of like traveling and moving and packing and boxes came to your mind. And as for traveling, my colleagues will be visiting Lenka during the upcoming weekend. Lenka is the lady who is preparing for you the beautiful art cabochons that I think I can say, all love very much, and we love using them in our bead embroidery and also more and more indoor bead weaving projects too. So this is what I am showing you now. It is an invitation to the Beading School Academy lunch break on Tuesday, open to all of our Beading School Academy students, where the ladies will check in from Spain. So if you join them for a little socializing, then you might even get a bit of a sneak peek of what's happening and what's coming soon from the Art Cabochon Atelier to Beading School. And the other thing, the moving, indeed, one of the biggest milestones was happening in the life of Beading School recently. And during the weekend, we managed to move to a bigger and a lot more comfortable space. And it means that from now on, we will be able to stuff the Beadingschool Treasury with even more beautiful goodies waiting for you. And what I really like about the new place is that it has different rooms, and we can designate the different rooms for different activities. So one room will be for accepting the product from our distributors and factories and wholesalers and dividing them to smaller packages, and then one room will be for like making the beautiful boxes that we are going to talk about today. Another room will be for packaging and preparing your orders carefully, and then a little one to have meetings and have some quiet time. But I will tell you more about it, and I will show you pictures and videos about this comfy, beautiful space. Soon we might even need some advice if you spot something like, oh, ladies, you need to put their picture on the wall, or some flowers would look there awesome. Then we are also very open to your ideas. in the meanwhile, also Katya joined us, and Jenny, and Claire, and Cynthia, and Sarah, Lutka, Maria, Cindy, Mehtab, Ariana is here, Antoinette, Zuzi is here, Belinda, Tanya, Mette, oh, Cynthia with the flu, get well soon, everyone in your family. So I will show you the treasury, the new treasury a little bit later, but back to the Beadingschool boxes. Since many of you thought also that the suitcase on the picture, it signals that something special connected to the famous Beadingschool boxes is coming, then we decided that this milestone should be indeed celebrated with something special. And this week, between coffee time of Tuesday and next week's coffee time, you can enjoy all the different Beadingschool boxes with extra 10% off the prices, both the curated and the special deal boxes. And today I would like to walk you through all the different kind of boxes that are waiting for you and answer all the questions that you might have. And before we would start, a fun fact that actually the most frequently asked question that we get from our beaders, no matter which box are you talking about, is that, oh my God, how can you pack so many things into those little boxes? And indeed, even I have trouble packing back everything after I looked through the content of a box. So luckily the treasury ladies are often filming videos to show you the magic, and you can look up these videos on the Beadingschool Facebook page. It's quite meditative to watch as everything gets into place. And so, to begin with a big question, and in the meanwhile, if you have questions, then keep them coming. I will try to keep an eye on the comments. I might answer the questions at the end to keep it like organized, but please keep them coming. I will look through everything at the end. So, what types of boxes do we have at Beadingschool? And basically, I can have that we have 3 types of boxes, of which 2 are now included in the Boxmania special deal. And before I would start introducing you the different types, I would just like to tell you a little about what's on my mind when I am designing and putting together the list of what goes into the boxes. So whenever I am thinking about the box, the main goal is that I want to bring you value. And that means that I always select the beads and components that I love to work with the most. Beads and components and cabochons that inspire me and that I know that are of the highest quality. And it's always the highest priority for me that when you open a box, when it lands on your bead mat, that when you open it, then you will have that, oh my God, it feels like Christmas experience, even if it happens in June. And also, it's also important that the boxes always come with a wide array of ideas. So anytime that one of those lands on your bead mat, you can be sure that you will also receive plenty of ideas and help in the Beadingschool Club or on our YouTube channel or in the on the Beadingschool page to show you ideas that what can you make with the goodies that are included in the boxes. And also, if you have any questions, even after looking through the options, then I always encourage you to ask questions, share ideas, because I can tell that the Beading School Club members are of an incredibly creative mind. So whenever someone has a question, then I love to see all the ideas and helpful answers that come together. And so back to the types of boxes. The boxes that we talk about the most recently are the Beading School Academy theme boxes, inspired by a specific theme, for example, Art Deco recently. And these are exclusive boxes for academy students, and they are not included in the Box Mania special deal. However, it's good to know that at the moment we have some openings. There are some spots if you would like to become a Beading School Academy student, then navigate to beadingschoolacademy.com and you can sign up right away. And besides the Beading School Academy theme boxes, we also have another curated boxes with a selection of different components and beads and cabochons, or something, sometimes even all of them together. And these are the contents of a curated box are always carefully selected, either by me or sometimes even by a guest designer that we invite to bring a new source of inspiration or a fresh breeze of the techniques and stitches that we use. And the selection of the curated boxes started with the famous preciosa crystal and pearl boxes. And I have worked with preciosa for about half a decade already, I think, when a year and a half ago big changes were happening in the beading world, and lots of beaders got scared about the future of beading. And I knew that actually we have an answer. And the preciosa crystal and pearl boxes were designed with the goal to give you a nice overview of the different shapes and colors and finishes that preciosa has on offer and that are interesting for us beaders. So the boxes, they include a wide selection of crystal beads in different shapes and sizes, cabochons, including chatons, rivolis, and even fancy stones, usually the cushion cut, the 12 millimeter cushion cuts. Faces, they are fantastic. Thank you, Faye. And as you can see on the picture, the preciosa crystal and pearl boxes, they come in 6 different color combinations. The shapes and the sizes are always the same with some minor variations, but the colors might vary. It means that if you have had one of the first preciosa boxes a year ago, then it might have had different colors than now the new ones that we launched yesterday again in the bead shop. And there are 5 of the basic boxes: the ocean, the romantic, the elegant, the fire, and the forest. And as you might guess, the ocean, it has blue and green tones. The romantic is with purples and pinks. The elegant is with more universal colors and also gold and silver. The fire, of course, with lots of oranges and orange and red and yellow tones. And the forest, it was actually the idea of the Beading School community. We originally had the 4: ocean, romantic, elegant, and fire. And then we asked you that what kind of box are you missing? So then lots of you said that you would like to have a forest themed box. And that's when we made it happen. And the forest theme box, it comes with greens and it comes with browns and all kinds of natural tones. And the regular sizes of boxes, they come with a value of 77 euros per box. It means that if you would select the same beads one by one in the bead shop, then altogether you would pay 77 euros. From January, the price of these boxes is 55 euros, but now, thanks to the extra 10% off, they are 49 euros and 39. So that's a super nice deal of 77 euros worth of crystals and pearls and pendants and cabochons for only 49 and 39, 49 euros 39 cents. And there is a sixth one on the side, and you see that is the rainbow box. The rainbow box was also the idea of the beading school community, by the way, and we decided to make it into a maxi box. So it means that while the regular size boxes contain about 300 pieces of beads and cabochons and pearls and pendants, the rainbow comes with 400. And yes, it comes with the whole spectrum of rainbow colors. They are more on the softer side, not harsh colors, so that it makes them easy to combine with your beadwork. I really recommend, I will post the link for you now, and I really recommend to read the reviews what fellow beaders wrote about the preciosa crystal and pearl boxes, and then you can see that why are they so nice to have. So just a moment, I will post the link for you. I posted it on the page and also in the Beading School Club. And all boxes, by the way, the regular sized ones and also the rainbow maxi box, they come with 2 bonuses. And the first bonus is, oh, by the way, I have a picture here. This is from Anna from Sweden. Anna of Tiger Gold, Anna Lindell. Her bead mat full of the beauties from the boxes. And back to the bonuses, that there are 2 bonuses. And the first one is a little booklet that walks you over everything that's included in the boxes and gives you ideas, show you little tricks and tips how to use them in your beadwork. And then the second bonus is a tutorial. You get it in an electronic form and also in a printed form. So it's really nice to have it, I think, in a printed form too, but also, of course, it's super handy to save it in to your computer for later. Ariane, thank you. We had to a bit raise the price in January, as the factory raised the prices quite significantly. Before they were for 52, now they are for 55 originally, and from 55 reduced to 49. Thank you so much for bringing this into my attention. I will correct it after the video. And besides, so this is the bonus tutorial that you receive. So you need to add a bit of seed beads and miyuki and you can start using the preciosa chatons and the bicone beads right away. And this is a cute little motif called tulip tower. Tulip, actually, because it has like the chaton is sitting quite high, and the bezel reminds me of a little flower. So this is the extra tutorial that you receive, and that might be your first use with preciosa crystal and pearl boxes. And besides the preciosas, we also have some themed curated boxes. And we had one last year, and we still have very, very few of these. We had a themed curated box for summer, which we called Summer Spirit. And it was for the warmer month, and it was inspired by leisurely, warm afternoons spent with friends while sipping a chilled glass of rosé and enjoying the blue sky. And it's full of different components and beads with that vibe, while the colors are actually also coinciding, the colors of the Beadingschool mandala, the turquoise, the pinkish, fuchsia-ish tones, and a bit of yellow. So this was Summer Spirit. Sunshine just got it for spring. And Faye asks, will the tower connectors be available again? Yes. Indeed, they will be. So, and besides the summer themed box, by the way, Faces, the Summer Spirits box is so good that I bought a second one a couple of weeks ago. It's on its way to me now. Faye, I'm so glad that you like it. Wishing you lots of fun with your second set too. So, and besides the summery box, I also I designed for you a winter themed box called Sparkly Snowflake. And Sparkly Snowflake comes in white and beige and golden and bronze and silver tones. And those are the colors that I remember from the winters of my childhood. Lots of snow and the Christmas decorations, of course, standing for the metallics. And with this box, you also receive a bonus tutorial that you can make right away from your box. It's the Sparkly Snowflake, and you can make a pendant from it, a brooch, or with some little additions, you can even make it into a pair of earrings. And what I really liked about I think my favorite component from the box, it was this ear stud. So what you see with the cubic zirconia. Claire and Faye said that I am fuzzy. I actually see myself fuzzy too. Let me try. Okay. I tried to go like all HD, but it was too much for the connection, so I took back from the quality of the video, but at least I'm not fuzzy anymore, I think. I hope I'm not fuzzy, only my hair is fuzzy. Zuzi says it's fixed. I hope it's fixed for everyone. So this was the Sparkly Snowflake. And I also loved the preciosa pendants in it. And what was funny around Christmas, that I have a non-beader friend who, like, maybe every 2 or 3 years, she's like, Erica, I want to bead with you. And she's super good. When I showed her for the first time that, okay, we should start with a bezeled revolved, and she was like, that doesn't seem to be interesting enough or challenging enough. So right away she went for something super complicated and nailed it. And then 2 years passed, and then when she saw the sparkle snowflake around Christmas, then she said that, Erica, I want to bead with you again. So Yarka, I'm still looking forward to that. So, and besides the preciosa and the team boxes, we also have a special section for dedicated to our designers. And our friend Gina of Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads curated a box inspired by the theme Moonlit Terrace. And it comes with lots of blues and purples and silvers and golds and bronze tones. And what's amazing about it, that it's not just a collection of beads, but Gina actually recorded 6 different tutorials that you can enjoy while creating from your box. So also the one using the art cabochon, the L2 Galaxy Oval. You can find it on Gina's YouTube channel. And there are also some more. This bracelet, for example, I love the crystal with Trilite Preciosa chatons in it. Then this pair of earrings. This is so beautiful. And I love that the color that Gina selected for the bicone beads, it also gets reflected in the moonlight colored cushion cut cabochons, and it just makes it so dreamy and so nice. It's a really nice one. And also this one, I think it's Vanya's favorite. I think she beaded it with this glass cabochon. It's a Czech pressed glass cabochon with this Picasso effect, and starting with a peyote bezel, and then with lots of nice additions all around. By the way, Ula is saying that she's just beading another sparkly snowflake right now. So this is Gina's box. And then the last type of beading school boxes are the ones that we like to call the dangerous fuchsia boxes. And you can instantly recognize them because of their bright color, of course. And while the curated and the team boxes contain different kinds of beads and cabochons and components, the special deal boxes, the dangerous fuchsia boxes, they focus always on one type of component, and they bring you a whole wide range of the same in many different colors. And the material that goes inside, it's always something that I personally love working with. So there are plenty of tutorials available always, sometimes taught during a No One Has to Bead Alone class, sometimes available on the Beading School blog, on our YouTube channel, or sometimes in the bead shop. And what's important about the fuchsia boxes is that you receive a lot more in the box for the same amount of money as if you would choose them one by one from the bead shop. The difference is significant, and now, thanks to the 10% extra, you can save even more while the box mania lasts. And if you order one of these boxes, then you know in advance what kind of material you will receive. You can choose, for example, a 4mm Preciosa Suwon rhinestone box. You can choose a collection of our historic filigrees. You can choose a box with the nacre cabochons. And usually the assortment of colors, what you receive is a surprise. With popular shapes, like the Preciosa bicone beads that I have here, there might be a separate, sorry, just a moment, I'm trying to show you. So the preciosa beads in sun and the moon boxes. So with the popular ones, you can choose between a set of cold tones, like the Romeo box for the nacre pearls, or the moon box for the bicones, or warmer shades, the Juliet for pearls, or the sun for the preciosa bicone beads. And sometimes if you decide to choose both sets, then you might even receive a tutorial as an extra on top of everything. So I would like to just quickly show you all the different dangerous fuchsia boxes that we have at the moment. So let's start with, these are the preciosa bicone beads, the sun and the moon. Both the boxes, they contain 550 bicone beads, 550 sun, 550 moon, and they come in different sizes. So they come in 3, 4, and 6 millimeter sizes, and with different effects. So you get some of the basic colors like amethyst or fuchsia or emerald, some ABs, some matte preciosa beads, or even the combination of these, the matte AB beads, which are getting very popular, or the 2-time AB beads. And with these boxes, the bonus, if you choose both of them, is the Delilah tutorial, where you can use the 6 millimeter bicones for that inside circle, where I used the turquoise ones, and then the 4 millimeters go into the petals, and I used the light rose 2-times AB. And Meta would recommend both of them. And Tanya says, when I place an order, I arrange the goodies in my beading space, but all the boxes from beading school, so the preciosa boxes, the fuchsia boxes, the moonlit terrace, are left as they are. In that way, I now have a bunch of little treasures in my beading space, and every time I want to use them, I can open them with a Christmas feeling. Tanya, that's so beautifully said, and I'm so happy that the boxes bring you so much fun. You have like literal little treasure chests all around you this way. That's so nice. So, and besides the bicone boxes, there are also preciosa swan rhinestone boxes. Sorry, I messed up the pictures. So these are the 4 millimeter preciosa swan rhinestones. You can choose, you can go with the 4 or the 6 millimeter size, and they come in a mixture of like gold settings and silver settings. So they will be both included in your boxes in a wide range of colors. And these are easy to use. You can often just attach a swan rhinestone on top of your motif. You can decorate a simple peyote bayo with a 4 millimeter swan rhinestone, or use the 6 millimeter one as a focal, for example. Besides that, the picture that I showed by accident, we also have one of the new ones, the Preciosa Pure Chaton boxes. And while most of the time we work with cabochons that have a foil on the back, it can either be gold or silver tone. The pure chatons, they are see-through. So for me, they look a bit more like a gemstone in like fancy jewelry. And sometimes once a beader asked me like, why are they better? But it's like not a matter of like being better, it's a matter of like you can create a different effect with them. So as you can see in this three peyote bezeled cabochons attached to each other, the pure ruby chatons create this see-through mirror effect, and it's really beautiful. Also with some of the tones, for example, with the pure Erinite cabochon, I find that the sparkle of the foiled Erinite is, it's very beautiful, but for some designs or for some color combinations it's too harsh, and the pure chaton version of it is softer, so it can be more romantic, for example. Katja says she loves them. And Mette says they are her new favorites. I'm glad to hear that, ladies, that you like them. So, and besides the pure chatons, oh, by the way, for the sewn rhinestones, that's why I couldn't find my picture first. I prepared actually a juvo that I wanted to show you. Actually, two juvels from one of our fellow club members, Tanya, who is here with us. And I'm super happy to see Tanya back at beading. And Tanya is now working hard, catching up with all the previous teams. So in these two juvels, she used in both of them 4mm sewn rhinestones from Preciosa. So here in the Primavera earrings, the rhinestones are of the emerald color, and they are part of the decoration around the bezel. And here the Magic Garden bracelet. They are sitting on top of little right angle weave squares, and both of them are beautiful. Tanya, thank you so much for these pictures that you shared recently. Mary says, by the way, I wish they had the smoked sapphire in pure chatons. Actually, I ordered it quite some time ago, and I hope that Preciosa will deliver, because I think that will be beautiful. I agree with Mary. So after sewons and pure chatons, again, I would like to show some juvas to demonstrate the contents of the next box that is on offer. And it's the Preciosa Nacre Cabochon box. The Nacre Cabochons, this is Faye's beautiful set that she created during her sleepless night recently. And it's the India motif. And Faye created a necklace, a brooch, and a pair of earrings. And she used the square stitch bezel of the Preciosa Nacre Cabochons to connect the Indira motifs to each other into a statement necklace and to create matching earrings. And it's beautiful. And thank you so much for this picture, Faye. And this is a great demonstration that the Nacre cabochons can be used for little matching jewels. They can be used as connections, but also we have here this brooch from Manuela, the new signature jewel, the Ginevra. Manuela is between the first beaders who beaded it. So here, the Nacre cabochon, it is the focal in the jewel. And so far, we have always used the Nacre cabochons in bead woven pieces, but since they actually have a flat backside, then ladies, this would be perfect for bead embroidery. So if you are in the mood for some bead embroidered pieces, then you can easily glue the preciosa nacre cabochons on your ultra sweet and then bezel them, either mimicking this square stitch bezel or either with peyote or some other way. But these are also perfect for your bead embroidery projects. I hope someone will be in the mood to experiment with them. Then, besides this, I have two more boxes to mention. One is the Romeo and Juliet, the Preciosa Nacre pearls. So since they are also super popular, the nacre pearls, then you can select between colder or warmer tones, or you can choose them both and then receive the Versailles tutorial that you can see on the picture as an additional gift to go with your nacre pearls. Both the Romeo and the Juliet, they contain different sizes and different colors of pearls, and they also contain the big one that you need for the middle of this, and then the smaller ones, and then even smaller ones that you can use also as connections, for example, between motifs or included in motifs. It's up to you. And then one more. It's the... Oh, I can't find my picture. Does anyone remember? Can you guess while I am looking? What did I not mention yet? I'm curious if you can find that out, that what is missing. Oh, I found it. So if there are no guesses, then the one that I didn't mention yet, the cup chain box. Yes, Tanya got it right, and also Faye. Indeed, the cup chain box. So we also have a rhinestone chain box or cup chain box, including different sizes, colors of cup chains. And it is a mixture of 2.1, 2 point around like 6, 7, and then 3.2 millimeter wide cup chains. And they come, some of them in a silver, some of them in a natural bronze metal setting. And we actually had separate broadcasts about them, that in how many ways you can include them into your beadwork. You can include them into your beadwork, into your bead embroidery. Like on this brooch, around the, necklace, around the peyote bezeled coin, there are 2 different sizes of cup chains attached to the ultra sweet, but you can actually also use cup chain in your bead woven projects. So if you need some more ideas, then we have a separate broadcast about the cup chains. And actually there is one box that I'm not mentioning that much because I think we ran out of them, and that was my favorite, the historic filigree box. But yeah, that's gone for now, if I know well, if I remember well. So ladies, do you have any questions left? I'm still here and I would love to answer your questions right away. I would also like to thank you, all of you, to make it possible for us to upgrade and move into a comfier, bigger place. Without you, it would not be possible. So the whole Beadingschool team, we are grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, ladies. And to celebrate this big milestone, inspired by the vintage suitcase. There are still a couple of days left to enjoy that extra 10% of the price of the special Beadingschool boxes. Sorry, I'm like posting the link one more time so you don't have to search for it. And oh, very important, you don't need a coupon code. The discount is applied automatically. We like to make it comfortable for you as much as possible. Jessica is asking if there is no one has to be alone tomorrow. I will do my best. I have to confess that I am a bit late. I actually had to go for a COVID test today. Still waiting for the result. Keep my fingers crossed, please. All your fingers and toes. But yeah, I will do my best. I promise to include only easy materials so you can put it together fast and easy from your stash. Thank you so much, ladies, for your extra time today. And see you hopefully tomorrow. For sure, I will be finally posting more pictures and videos about the new treasury. We would like to welcome you to our new spaces. And I would like to wish you lots of creative ideas and lots of inspiration for the rest of the week. Bye-bye.